Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jasmine Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Libras. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. Alright, my Libras, this reading is crazy, bro. We have death. We're starting off with death, okay? Death right here with you guys. It's almost as if you see death coming in the face and you are prolonging it. It's due. Death has been due in this area for months now. It's been trying to end. A cycle's been trying to end for you for a while. Let's not call it cycle, right? Because I'm tired of that word. Some part of you, it's like this part of the journey it's like you've become so wise and so aware of your patterns, but you never really understood why. And then you sensed the space shift coming in. You sensed it. Your shadow sensed it and it got scared. It was like, nah, I don't want to do this. Like it sensed it and you were like, mm-mm. You saw it coming, you see it coming, but you're like, no, I want to keep holding on. Because, again, holding on, not only is it easier, right, because maybe the pain is so great you don't want to deal with it, but it's the short-term, again, pleasure, the short-term gain you gain out of remaining who you are that is worth it. It's still validating you. It still brings some type of joy in your life, which is why you're not so quick to cut it off. For some of you guys, it's a whole new opportunity coming in and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You haven't taken it yet, right? And it's funny because you have this full energy card, very optimistic part of you, knowing that this is where you want to go, right? It's the same character. You want to go here. You know this is your calling. You know this is where you're going to end up. You know that this, whatever this new opportunity is, once you let the past go or part of you go, will bring healing into you. It's like your higher self knows that you're gonna have some type of healing that you've been craving or needing for a very, very long time. This healing I don't think you've had in years. Maybe you've never felt this type of healing before, but it knows that's what's coming in. So that's why it's urging you to face whatever that death process is, right? But then your shadow though, right? The part of you that's scared or the short term, the one that gets validation from remaining the same, that's the part that isn't so trusting, right? Because think about it this way. Whatever it is that you're tied to, whatever it is that you're still holding on to, because you get this King of Cups energy, King of Swords energy, is thinking about it. You're thinking about it, but you're resentful. You're resentful because it's like, you know, this part of you has to go or you have to heal it, but you wanted it to heal a different way than how the divine has it planned for you. For some of you guys, it's like relationships. There's a certain relationship that you keep attracting, coming from a mom or a dad. I don't know who it is, one of your parents. You keep attracting this same exact relationship because you know that it's like your inner child or some child part of you is trying to recreate this childhood experience again. And it's like, if I just get the same situation again, experience again with a significant other, I could fix it this time. I could save it. I could heal it. I could fix it on my own. It's the ego saying, if I only do this right, then maybe my partner will validate me in the way one of my parents could not. If I only try harder, if only I do this, if only I do that, right? Thinking that you're going to get healed by hearing the words that you need to hear from your significant other that aren't really resonating with the current you. It's a part of you that you're resonating with the past. It has to do with your childhood that you haven't healed from yet. And it's like, because you know that doesn't work anymore, you know you got to let it go. You know it. You know it. Your mind knows that you have to do it, but you're resentful because your heart, it's almost as if you think you can heal yourself better than the divine thinks that could heal you. And because of that, you're still holding on to this illusion that if only I do it this way, maybe if I do it differently, right? Or with a different person, but they're the same as one of my parents, this person will accept me. And then I'll be enough. I will be enough. I finally get to hear the words that I wish mom or dad would have told me when I was a kid. And it never happens. It never happens. So here is Libra, right? Energy. Two aspects of self, you and the inner child. It's almost as if you have to tell your inner child, I'm sorry. Mom or dad never, they cannot, they never validated me in the way that I needed them to, and they never will. And once you face that fact, you can cry. You can, if only you reclaim a certain moment where you felt the most disappointed by one of your parents and heal that moment, heal it, cry. Then it's like you can let it go. Because the divine is trying to show you something. It's trying to tell you that if you just surrender and let that fantasy go, the fact that they just cannot, your parents just weren't the ones that were meant to help you, guide you, motivate you. They weren't the ones to do that for you. The divine can, though. So the divine's like, just once you heal through that, I'm going to bring in people that actually resonate with a higher vibration. But in order for you to hit the higher vibration, you have to let go of the past. The cycles, the karmic cycles that don't, in your head, it doesn't make sense. But your heart, it's like, some part of you, it's like, I need it so somebody could finally validate me. And it's like, bro, it's not worked in the past. It's not going to work now. So the minute you admit that to yourself, let the divine soothe your inner child. You soothing your inner child, right? Both aspects of self being soothed. And now you can move forward. The Chariot. It's taking all the experiences that you learned from the 6, self-love, by choosing to let go of these things that don't serve you, and moving it forward. All the things you've learned. And moving on. And once you do that, because you get the Queen of Swords, okay? You got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Sorry, it's like this. 2 aspects of self, masculine, feminine energy. It's almost as if, like, if you just let go, if you just face it, that there's just some people that cannot give you what you need, the divine can bring in something better. But it's only going to do that if you allow yourself to see. Remember, this is the butterfly effect. Fragmented parts of self that you weren't able to see, you weren't able to calculate, you weren't able to deduct. This week, the answer comes in. You're going to get that memory. You can't see. You can only partially see, right? But again, with the butterfly, everything comes in full circle through transition. You're going to remember something that happened in the past that's going to bring you to that exact moment where you just were never the same. It's almost as if that day or that moment or that cycle or that season in your childhood defined every relationship, every future relationship you were ever going to have with somebody else because of what happened to you. And now that once you see it, you'll come through full circle and you can heal it and you can finally move on. Because think about it, even if you were to see what the issue is, if you don't want to heal or cry from it and you still think, no, I don't accept this reality and I'm going to go and prove that I know what's best or what I want more than anything, I'm going to make it happen. You're going to go through the cycle again. But you know better this time. Because you got the piece of the puzzle. With the King of Pentacles, you got the wisdom. You're too advanced. You've already seen too much. You can't go back. You saw it all. You saw the truth. So now it's like you got the golden nugget. You got the truth. If you stay there, it's because you chose to. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's almost as if you're just too tired. There's some part of you that's just so drained and done with the karmic lessons. With this fucking cycle of something with your parents. It's like an abandonment wound that has plagued you. And it's just, you've never been the same ever since. It's like some part of your childhood was left behind because of this one moment, this one event. And it's like you see it now and it's like you can finally let it go. And once you do, you're going to reclaim a part of your childhood that you've been needing so that you can finally move on. Your soul's dead. It's like it's just time. All right, my beautiful Libras, that's all I have for you. I love you. Bye.